Hey y'all, it's me again. Hey, I did a video last week talking about insulin resistance. We talked about on that video why insulin resistance is making it so difficult to lose weight. I also talked about on there how inflammation is driving this insulin resistance response. So I wanted to take a second just to talk about what inflammation is and how it's affecting this response from a hormonal level. So what you have to understand is inflammation, when you hear this word, it's sometimes an abstract term. You hear it thrown around a lot on the internet, and sometimes we just don't really know what it is. Well, what it is it's chemical messengers that are released from your body when you have some sort of injury or a pathogen or a virus that's in your body. Your body releases these immune cells and white blood cells and macrophages to be able to fight off these infections. So inflammation is actually a really good thing in a short term or short time frame. But what's happening in our society is that we have this long-term chronic inflammation. It's this low-grade thing going on, and it's really affecting our hormones in a really negative way. And hormones regulate your body. Always remember that. Hormones are controlling when you store fat or when you burn fat, how you feel. All these things kind of go on, obviously. So let's go ahead and talk about how inflammation is affecting, in particular, insulin resistance. First thing you have to remember is that your body's always, its main priority is to survive, right? So if you know that, and then you understand also that immune cells and these white blood cells, they primarily use glucose for their main source of energy. So when you have some sort of infection or some sort of immune response, them immune cells take precedence over the energy demands in your body. So what happens is the body shifts energy from regular metabolism over to fighting off infection. So these immune cells are signaling to our regular cells saying, hey, we need this, this is priority, we need energy over here. So the regular cells start to reject insulin signaling, and therefore you have this storing of fat that ends up going on. So there's two problems with this. When you're insulin resistant, not only are you storing more fat, but it also signals to turn off fat burning. So it's a double whammy. It's like a big punch and a left hook. You know, you're getting both at the same time, so it makes it almost impossible. Not to mention, once you have insulin resistance start to go on, it really affects all your other hormones, like your thyroid hormones, your HPA axis, like your hypothalamus pituitary glands, which really control the thyroid. It affects your stress hormones. Them stress hormones are high, you're going to store more fat. It's going to affect your sex hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, those good fat burning hormones, which we want elevated more, right? Those are all affected, and they all start to get discombobulated when you have insulin resistance. So if we can cool down the inflammatory response, we can start to get everything working right, and we can start burning fat like we should. That's what we all want. And there's 5 key areas I talk about all the time, and these are the areas that drive this inflammation. It's nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress, and toxins. So if you can improve all those areas and cool that inflammatory response, we can downregulate that insulin resistance and really get the body working like it's supposed to. So I hope this video was really helpful for you. We're going to be putting more out like this. If you like these, please share and like us on Facebook. We have a YouTube page as well we'd love for you to subscribe to. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later, and God bless.